Yes, guys, welcome to Noble Views Football and welcome to another edition of Match Reaction for Premier League games that played on Saturday, which is game week 26 as at the time of recording. Where else to start if not the game that kicked off this Saturday, which was Everton 2, Manchester United 2. Wow, that was a massive game for Manchester United. They barely needed at least a point in that game. They needed a point in that game because their form has been so roller coaster. They have been in a very poor form since Ruben Amorim took over the club. The game started with Everton being so lively. Manchester United were dead and buried in the first half. They were awful to watch in the first half. They had no single shot on target in the first half. They were awful. They had only one shot in the first half. They were awful to watch. Only one shot on target in the first half. Only one shot on target in the first half. The remaining 4 or 5 shots were off target. They were awful to watch in that first half. Very poor. Everton started. They had a corner and it rigmarolled inside the box. Then Doucouré headed it over to Beto and Beto whipped it in. It was 1-0. Before they realized and get themselves back, it was 2-0. And it was first half. Goal from Doucouré. Doucouré assisted Beto in the first goal and he scored the second goal by himself. A shot that was hit at Onana. Onana hit the ball, but it went up. Before Onana could arrange himself, Doucouré headed the ball in. It was 2-0. Many people thought Manchester United were gone, including me. I thought the game was done. It was done. Because I predicted in my prediction video, I predicted a 2-0 win for Everton. I thought it was done. But in the second half, Manchester United came back resurgent. They came back with hope. And Bruno Fernandes gave them a lifeline by scoring a free kick, direct from a free kick, and it was 2-1. Then Bruno Fernandes again played a free kick, and it came outside and met Ugarte, who played it in. It was 2-2. But Everton had the chance to win this game 3-2 at the death of the game in the 90 plus time. They had a penalty. A shot was wiped to Onana. Onana punched the ball out. And an Everton player was rushing to the ball to either head the ball or play the ball with a bullet shot. And 2 Manchester United defenders held him back. They pulled him back and he fell inside the box while he was trying to go and get the ball. It was a clear and obvious penalty. And the referee initially on field decision was a penalty. Then the VAR called him to go and check. And he checked the incident over with many minutes checking. And then decided that it was not a penalty. And it was clear and obvious that it was a penalty. Everton were robbed of a penalty, of a 3 points in this match. Everton were robbed. But what am I to say that? According to the words of great Jose Mourinho, I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Wow. That was a massive 1 point for Manchester United though. It was a massive 1 point for them. It was a massive 1 point for them. Going to Goodison Park is not an easy place. Not an easy place. And Everton, they are in form. Everton remain 14th to the table. Manchester United remain 15th to the table. But they gained 1 point. Man United are now 30 points. Everton are 31 points. Now we'll move on to the next game. Bournemouth versus Wolves. Wow. This was a shocking game this weekend. This was a shocking weekend game. Bournemouth were the favourites to beat Wolves because if they have won this game, they will go into the top 4, while Wolves are struggling and battling relegation. So Bournemouth were the favourites to win this game. But in the 20-something minutes, Bournemouth had a red card. Bournemouth had a red card in 20-something minutes. And within 5 minutes after the red card, no, in the 31 minutes or so, something like that. But within 5 minutes after the red card, Wolves scored. And who else to score? And who else to have scored the goal? If not their most dangerous attacker, Cunha, of which I said in the prediction video I did, that their only threat going forward for Wolves was Ed-Nouri, their left wing back, or Cunha. And Cunha scored with a wonderful goal inside the box. And it was 1-0 in the 30-something minutes. And Wolves held on to that 1-0. They didn't really hold on to the 1-0. They tried scoring more, but it ended at 1-0. And Bournemouth could not score. Wolves, I don't know what it is about Wolves in the second half. Bournemouth had no shot in the second half. 0 shot in the second half. Wolves oppressed them in the second half. The same thing they did last week to Liverpool. Liverpool had no shot in the second half at Anfield against Wolves. The same thing happened now again. Bournemouth had no shot in the second half against Wolves. Wow. Wolves are now 5 points away from the relegation, from the drop zone. They are now 5 points away. Wow. It was a massive 3 points for Wolves. Massive 3 points for Wolves. Now let's move on to the next game. Arsenal versus West Ham. West Ham beating Arsenal 1-0. Wow. That was a bigger shock. The title contenders, Arsenal, lost at the Emirates 1-0 to West Ham. And there have been like 15 or 16 games of beating in the Premier League. Now they lost to West Ham at the Emirates, not away, at the Emirates. And I think Arsenal beat West Ham in the first leg in this season. In the first leg, like 4-1 or 5-1 in the first leg. Now West Ham came to Arsenal. The Hammers came to Arsenal in the Emirates and hammered them. Yes, the Hammers came to Emirates and hammered Arsenal 1-0. Arsenal had a red card, but it was after the goal in the second half. In the first half, Wan-Bissaka walked on Calafiori, Arsenal's left back. Wan-Bissaka walked on him with some little leg works and footworks. Then he crossed the ball. Then Bowen headed the ball in. Nobody was marking Bowen. Everybody were there. Nobody was marking Bowen. Declan Rice was in front of him. Everybody were there. Where was the defense? Nobody was marking Bowen. The ball just came and he was free. Nobody charging him. He just headed the ball in so freely and easily. It was 1-0 before the break, before the halftime break. Then the second half, in the 50-something minutes, Arteta took out Calafiori because Wan-Bissaka, of all people, was working on him. Then he brought on Lewis Kelly, who did not even play last up to 17 minutes in the field. Then he got a red card. He was holding the ball for too long. Then Kudus came and took the ball off him. It was not remaining Kudus. Then Gabriel at the far end of the left side. The keeper was already close to the halfway line. If Kudus had run with that ball, he would have scored. Before the keeper tracked back, Kudus would have played the ball inside the net. But Lewis Kelly took him down because it was an error from Lewis Kelly. He lost the possession of the ball and he took him down. Initially, the referee gave a yellow card as the on-field decision, but he went over for the VAR check and he changed it to a red card. That was all for Arsenal. Arsenal were not that threatening to score. They only had 1 or 2 good chances, goal-scoring chances. They were not too threatening. At the Emirates, where all the sounds go, Arsenal. They were not too threatening. West Ham, that have been in a very poor form since Graham Potter took over. Graham Potter came here and dunked on them, took 3 points and left. Just like that. I told you guys that because of the 2 goals Merino scored as a substitute in their Arsenal's last match against Leicester, Arteta will start him in this match, and he did. Why not play Sterling? I know Sterling is not good. Just manage Sterling. Manage him in the left, then put Trossard in the middle. If it's not working out, second half, bring in Merino as you did before. Maybe this time earlier. But Arteta decided to start with his new Erling Haaland, number 9, Merino. And he was lost in the game. He was lost. Barely had a shot. Then again, Lewis Kelly, that have been performing well for you, your best left back this season, playing important match for you, playing against Man City, scoring a goal with a wonderful performance. You kept him on the bench today and brought in Calafiori. Then second half, when things were not going well, you brought him in to come and do what? As a Superman. He left the field with a red card. And I think this is title gone for Arsenal. Irrespective of what Liverpool plays today, whether they win or they lose or they draw, it's title gone for Arsenal. Title gone. You're a title contender and you have lost at this stage of the season. You are losing at home 1-0 without scoring a goal. It's title gone. Arsenal does not have attackers. They are toothless up front. Toothless. And you cannot just be defending all game. You have to come out. I think his title gone. For Arsenal. Mohamed Kudus could have made it 2-0. He also had the same opportunity he had that gave Lewis Kelly a red card in the second half. He also had that same opportunity after Arsenal went 1 man down. He could have played it. The keeper was outside his line. He could have played it over the keeper. But he decided to pass and the whole attack died. Well, what a painful loss for Arsenal. It was a painful loss for Arsenal. Mikel Arteta, that is on you. You didn't sign strikers in January. You were hesitant. You sold your substitute attackers you could have been using, the Nketiah and the rest. You sold them. Reece Nelson, you sold them away. And you did not bring in any attacker. Instead, you brought in Sterling. January, you were quiet, as if you were okay with your attack. Now look at it. The blame is on you, Arteta. The blame is on you, Arteta. Netflix FC, yes, Arsenal, Netflix FC. This season is over. Let's wait for next season. Netflix FC, Netflix Club. Now let's move on. Let's move on to Fulham versus Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace beating Fulham 2-0. This, I was spot on with my correct scores. Just call me Odogu. I was spot on with my correct scores. I predicted in my preparation video 2-0 Crystal Palace win. And it ended like that. 2-0 Crystal Palace win. It ended like that. An own goal from Ederson when the corner was crossed in. An own goal from him, Fulham defender Ederson. And the second goal was from Munush. Munush. What a goal from Munush. It was played in by Mateta, and he took the ball where went to the right side of the goal and took it over the goalkeeper close to his near post. Roofed it. It was 2-0. It ended like that. I was 100% spot on with my correct score for this game in my prediction video. 2-0. What a day for Crystal Palace. I knew they were going to win. Now Crystal Palace are 11th in the table. They are now 11th in the table, while Fulham remain 9th in the Premier League table. What a game. What a game. Now let's move on to the next game, Ipswich versus Tottenham. With this, I was also 100% correct with my goal gap in the game. I said Tottenham were going to win 3-0, but the match ended 4-1 to Tottenham. I said Tottenham were going to win 3-0. So plus and minus, Tottenham also won the game 3-0 because 4-1 and 3-0, they are likely the same thing. Yeah, 3-0. So I was spot on with my goal difference. What a game. Tottenham injuries that are back now have now boosted the squad. You can see Bernard Johnson that just came back from injury. The first two goals were from him and assisted by Son. Both of them were assisted by Son. Son to Bernard Johnson goal 1-0. Son to Bernard Johnson goal 2-0. But before the halfway mark, Omari Oshistin scored a goal with a bullet. Brought one back for the host. It was 2-1 before halftime. They had a lifeline to try and make it 2-2. But in the second half, Jade Spence, the best player so far this season for Tottenham, who came to limelight because of injury. That's why the coach started playing him, because of injury. Jade Spence. His rightful position was right back. But because of injury, the coach took him to left back because of the injury to Udogie. And he has been playing that left back fantastically fine. And this match, coach took him to his original position, right back, and brought in Udogie. He also performed. Jade Spence, that kid is a monster. He scored the third goal, 3-1 for Tottenham, and it was game over. But Tottenham said no, they are not going to get rest at there. Kulusevski with a wonderful strike outside the box made it 4-1 for Tottenham. And that was getting set, done, and mashed for Tottenham. Wow. Now Tottenham still remain 12th in the Premier League table. They are still 12th in the Premier League table. While Ipswich remain 18th in the Premier League with 17 points. Now 5 points to fight now to come out of relegation. That would be a massive 5 points. Where are they going to get the points from? I think the last three bottom teams now in the Premier League, they are going to go back. They just came back last season, 3 of them that are in the bottom. I think they are going back again to the Championship. Wow, what a game for Tottenham. Their injuries are back. Now let's move on to the next game. Southampton versus Brighton. Wow. In my prediction video, I said this game would be a 0-0 game. But Brighton said, you said what? Brighton destroyed Southampton 4-0. But I predicted 0-0. 4-0, they destroyed Southampton. They did not score any goal with header. They scored all their goals with foot. The first goal came from Drabejo. He took it over the keeper. The second goal came from what's his name? Ruta, assisted by Minte, with a true pass and just kicked it in. Then the third goal from Mitoma. What a run from Mitoma. What a run. Mitoma was played in from the halfway line. He took the run. He was running. If you have touched him, it's red card. And he looked the keeper, 3-0. Then the fourth goal came from Isherwood, their defender, their right back. And it was 4-0 for Brighton. It was demolition for Brighton. They demolished and destroyed Southampton, who remain bottom of the Premier League table with 9 points. They are gone. Southampton is relegated officially. They are relegated officially. They are gone. They are gone. They are gone. Brighton are now 8th in the Premier League table. They are moving up gradually. They are moving up gradually in the table. They are now 8th in the Premier League table. Wow, what a game that was. Then the final game for the evening. But the last game for the evening, but not the least. Aston Villa versus my darling Chelsea. I have to take up my glasses. My football club is dead. Chelsea is gone. The club I grew up supporting is dead. 5-second silence for my dead Chelsea. Chelsea Football Club is dead. Chelsea Football Club is gone. Aston Villa beat Chelsea 2-1. And I predicted in my prediction video that their winning was 4-1. And it was heading to that way, 4-1. They missed a lot of chances. They missed a lot of chances. It was heading to that scoreline 4-1. But it ended 2-1. But I predicted 4-1 in my prediction video. What a disastrous day for Chelsea. What a disastrous day for us. The two loanees that Aston Villa made during the January window, they dunked on us. Marcus Rashford and Asensio. Let's just call them. They were like twins. Marcus Rashford assisted the 2 goals that Asensio scored us. He assisted both. Let's just call them Marcus Asensio because they were like twins. Marcus Rashford, he rewinded back to his form in 2022-2023 season under Erik ten Hag. He was scoring goals for fun. Marcus Rashford was on fire. Unai Emery made a mistake by starting Ramsdale in this game. If he had started Rashford, this game could have been up to 4 or 5-1. When Rashford, first 15 minutes, Chelsea were on Aston Villa. They could not pass the midfield. We were on them. But when we scored in the 9th minute, and we tried and head on to 15 minutes, we were playing the whole ball. 15 minutes was the game that Chelsea played in this game. Finish. After 15 minutes, the whole game plan, the whole team was in shambles. Trevor Chalobah is now out injured now because he got injured in the 8th minutes of the game. He's now injured out. Yes. This is the Chelsea squad that we are going to use this whole season to even play Conference League. This is the squad. And you think we are going to make top 4? You think we are going to make Europe? How? If we should end up top 8 in the Premier League, we should thank our God. 15 minutes was the only game we played in this game. 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, it was all Aston Villa till 19 minutes. We were giving the ball away cheaply. We were doing things reluctantly. It's as if we just wanted to lose the game after 15 minutes. We took off our foot from the gas. It was as if we wanted to lose the game. We were giving the ball away. We were playing so recklessly. Even our captain, Rich James, there was a moment where the ball was coming to him. He told the other player, leave the ball for me. And he took the ball and passed it straight to an Aston Villa player. Straight. After saying, leave the ball for me, let me take charge. He took the ball and kicked it straight to an Aston Villa player. That was what was happening all through the game. We were passing to Aston Villa players for fun. There was another incident. Tosin, the keeper, made a worthy save. Took the ball out of the goal. Tosin had to clear the ball into the midfield. Inside the defense there, he crossed the ball to an Aston Villa player. Inside the same defense. He just crossed the ball to him. Score. What a day. That was a shambolic performance from us. Shambolic. We went 1-0 up with the assist from Pedro Neto. Within that 15 minutes, Benedetto was working on that right wing. He will come to 9, he will go to the right. Pamaya and Pamaya were switching positions. He was working on that right wing, and it paid off. He took on Yamansi and worked on him and entered into the defense. Put in a bullet crossing inside, and Enzo Fernandez kicked the ball in, and it was 1-0 for Chelsea. Then after 15 minutes, that was over. That Chelsea was dead. We just wanted Aston Villa to win. We were passing to them for fun. Oli Watkins had so many opportunities to score, and he bluffed them. They went in. We survived halftime. We went in 1-0 at halftime. We survived halftime. Then the second half, immediately during the break, Naomi brought in Marcus Rashford and took out Ramsey. Marcus Rashford was peppering us. He was the man of the match. I know Asensio scored 2 goals, but Marcus Rashford was the man of the match. It was once the ball gets to Marcus Rashford, either he hits the bar or is a very big threat. He was taking on Malo Gusto for fun. He was dribbling Malo Gusto for fun. He was just happy on that left side. He was just happy. Creating chances, playing shots, doing things. He was just happy. Then the ball came from the right for their equalizer. Malo Gusto tried to stop the ball, but he could not. Then Rashford just took a straight pass inside the box over the keeper to Asensio, who struggled to take the ball in. It was 1-1. It was coming ever since. It's just that Aston Villa were wasting their opportunities. Then the 89th minute, Aston Villa had a corner kick. It was played short. Then Marcus Rashford took the crossing, a middle crossing, straight to Asensio, who whipped it once, first touch. As the ball was coming in middle, he whipped it once, first touch. And that was a poor save from Jorgensen. Poor save. Jorgensen was trying to keep the ball down, hold the ball, but it passed under his hands. And it entered. Because of the shot, the speed of the shot, it entered. It was 2-1 in the 89th minute. The old Villa Park was set ablaze. The old fans were loud. Then our own fans were singing Abramovich chant. Roman Abramovich, Roman Abramovich, Roman Abramovich. Because these owners, they are clowns. They are clowns. Look at what they have done to our football club. Taking on some glory to shame. The year before they took over this club, we won the Champions League. We had just won the Champions League with Thomas Tuchel. And they came and they sacked Thomas Tuchel. Just because he did not buy into the idea of they want to start bringing in young players. Thomas Tuchel did not buy into the idea. They told him they want to start a new recruitment and bring in young players, start to sell the matured players. And Thomas Tuchel did not agree with the idea. Then he just had a few patch of results, like 2 wins in 5 games or so. Then they sacked him. It was not because of the result, because Thomas Tuchel did not agree with their plan, with their strategy for the club. The same thing they did to what's his name, Pochettino. Because he did not agree with them for their plans for this season, they sacked him. Look at what these owners have done to our club. Then after this game, you go and check the transfer window. We have already brought a Brazilian, 16 years old, from maybe Santos. And he will be coming when he will be 18, or will be coming next season. Look at what these owners have done to our football club. No experience in this club. No leadership. Even the coach. Before, you said we were not in the title race, and we were 2 points behind Liverpool. Then after that, you said the owners did not give you a mandate to make top 4. Then you saw the uproar of the fans. Then you came in your last press conference and changed your maths. That you are here to fight for top 4. When weeks ago you just said the owners did not give you a mandate to fight for top 4. Who are you deceiving? The owners are telling you what to say. You are like a puppet to them. Yeah, we have lost. I'm not surprised. I'm only surprised that the goals were not that much, of which with eye test you see that it's supposed to be more than that. Yeah, we have lost. We had the opportunity to go to 4th before Manchester City plays today. Bournemouth lost. We had the opportunity to go to 4th, but we bluffed it. Aston Villa are now 1 point behind us. They are now 7th in the table. And we can go down from 6th now to 7th if Newcastle get a result today, of which they are likely going to get today against Nottingham Forest. They are now 7th. Then within 2 weeks again, we'll go to 8. Then from there, we are lost. We will now be fighting for top 10 in the Premier League table. How has the mighty fallen from second to be fighting for top 10? How have the mighty fallen? How have the mighty fallen? Christopher Okuku was a disgrace. He was playing without effort. He was playing without zeal. It's clear that he does not want to stay in this football club anymore. January window, you guys should not allow him. You guys should have allowed him to go. Instead, you head on to him and took Joao Felix on loan. There was a ball Palmer passed to him. They could have played one time or held the ball and play. He withdrew, he took himself back, and the ball left and went for a goal kick. That was a rubbish attitude. Neto was the only lively person I saw in this game. Although he was not that good, but he was the only lively attacker we had in this game. Palmer was awful. Palmer was painful to watch. The form of Palmer has dropped so drastically, and this is alarming. Palmer is no longer in form. There was a ball passed to him while we were still 1-1. They could have made it 2-1 in the 80-something minutes. The ball was passed to him straight from the middle from Caicedo. And the keeper, Martinez, was already at their goalkeeper. Palmer that I know of last season or early this season, one time he would have took that ball over the keeper because he was outside his box. One time the keeper was already on the floor. Palmer breaks the ball, wanted all defenders to go down. Then he played the ball. There was already a defender there who cleared the ball. Palmer has lost form. Enzo Fernandez, he was okay a bit, but not that okay. Was also misplacing the ball, mistiming passes, and so on and so forth. Caicedo, he tried his best. But only him cannot play the whole team. Then our back, Reece James, oh my God. Reece James was awful. Reece James was painful to watch. Reece James could not tackle. He was giving the ball away. He was making so many errors. Reece James, he was played out of position, I know, but the errors were too much. Not Kowi. That one is -0. Cucurella was just busy doing nothing, running up and down, gradually losing his form. It's as if the whole team was just playing to get the coach sacked. Malo Gusto was... What has happened to Malo Gusto of last season? This season, Malo Gusto has been poor. Last season, Malo Gusto was 9/10. This season, Malo Gusto is 1/10. What has happened? Why the drop-off? Jorgensen tried and kept us in the game with some good saves. But this winning goal for Aston Villa was a poor save from him. Could not hold on to the ball. It was a poor save from him. Only that mistake destroyed his whole good performance throughout the game. What more to say? Chelsea is dead and gone to her grave because of these owners, because of their incompetence to handle this club. Now, they are going to protest. In our next match against Saturday, there will be a protest in outside Stamford Bridge, against the owners. But I don't think the owners will go. The protest is just going to send a message to them, but I don't think they are going to sell up. I've not seen a protest that fan base did and the owners sued the club because of the protest. I've not seen that. They are just going to get the idea that their fans are angry, but I don't think they are going to sell up. Well, that will be all, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Tomorrow, the match reaction for the games that we playing today, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, and Man City, Liverpool, will be coming out. The video match reaction will be coming out tomorrow. So stay tuned. And the same tomorrow, I'm starting a new video, and the video will be about goal of this Premier League week that just ended, the goal of the week, the player of the week, and the team of the week. Yeah, a video will be dropping for that. So stay tuned, and to enjoy all these contents, and to stay tuned to all this, you have to click that subscribe button. It helps a lot. It helps the channel a lot. Click that subscribe button, click that like button, and click that notification bell to be alert when any video goes up. You will receive it first when you click that notification bell, that notification button, and help this channel by sharing the videos and sharing this link to other people. One love, guys. Peace.